With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, question is which of the following molecule can be resolved into enantiomers? So we are given here options. We have to find out that which among the given molecules they can be resolved into enantiomers. So enantiomers, these are the non-superimposable mirror images. Enantiomers are the non-superimposable mirror images to each other. And the molecule that can be resolved into enantiomer, that is enantiomers, they are optically active. So those molecules which are optically active, they can be resolved into enantiomers. Molecules that are optically active can be resolved into enantiomers. So the first compound that is given, it is an alene, that is carbon double bond carbon, CH3, CH3. Now this is an alene molecule, and for allenes to be optically active, the double bonds should be even. Here are two double bonds and absence of plane of symmetry should be there. But if we see, for allenes to be optically active, if these substituents are present, A, B, C and D, then these A and B cannot be equal. A not equals to B and C not equals to D. If they are same, then there is plane of symmetry. Here in this, the plane of symmetry is present, and if plane of symmetry is present, then this compound is not optically active. This is not chiral. So this is not optically active or optically inactive. So if it is optically inactive, can't be resolved into isomer, enantiomers. It can't be resolved into enantiomers because enantiomers, these are the non-superimposable mirror images to each other which have opposite configurations to each other. That is, if one has R configuration, then other will have S configuration, and they are optically active. But this compound, this is alene, here plane of symmetry is present, so it is optically inactive, so it cannot be resolved into enantiomers. So first option is incorrect. Now moving to second, it is a substituted biphenyl compound. This is a substituted biphenyl compound. And for biphenyls to be optically active, the substituents must be present at their ortho positions, ortho or para positions. The substituents should be present. That is, the bulky group for optical activity, bulky groups must be present at ortho positions. Now if we see in the given compound, here the Ortho substituents are present. Here one is CH3 and other one is NO2. Here it is CH3 and here it is present NO2. And here NO2 and CH3 is present. So there is no plane of symmetry, because if we cut the molecule among at this plane, these halves are not equal. It means there is no plane of symmetry. It means this compound is optically active. And if it is optically active, then it can be resolved into enantiomers. Can be resolved into enantiomers. So B is the correct answer. Now moving to C, this is also an alene given. Now for allenes to be optically active, their double bonds should be even, but here are we seeing that these double bonds, these are odd, so it is not optically active. This will be optically inactive. As odd bonds are present, odd double bonds are present. So this is optically inactive as odd double bonds are present. So correct answer to this question will be B option. That is, it can be resolved into enantiomers as it is optically active. So B is correct answer. I hope you understood it. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut App today.